All right. Good morning. This is Sid Owsley from the Determination Determines Destination podcast, the 3Ds to Success, where we share stories of people who use the 3Ds to success. Determination determines destination to overcome challenges and obstacles in their life. And today I have Fanie Temi. Fanie is an impactful certified leadership coach and an impactful international motivational speaker trained by the legendary motivational speaker Les Brown, with whom she shared the stage twice. Fanie is most known for helping individuals build a permanent self-confidence and self-esteem, discover their life purpose, and monetize it by teaching them how to reprogram their mind for success and unleash their greatness. Fanie believes in multiple streams of income. She's the founder of Christal-faith.ch, an online Christian clothing company. She is also the CEO and founder of Fanie Temi, a speaking and coaching company based in Geneva, Switzerland. Fanie is committed to motivating and training individuals to be achievers and leaders as she introduces them to your dream life is possible system. This system includes, but not limited to, 4 mastermind coaching programs, many transformational online courses, and impactful motivational speeches to help people live the life of their dreams. Welcome, Fanie. How are you today?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much for inviting me, Sid. I'm very, very happy and honored to be here with you.
It's great to have you all the way from Geneva, Switzerland.
Yes.
So, Fanie, tell us your story of how you use the 3Ds to success. Determination determines destination in your life to overcome obstacles and challenges and arrive at where you're at now in your life.
Oh, wow. Wow, what a great start. Okay. Let's go. Well, using the 3D to success, I would say, hmm, I started, my story started with an awareness that I was, I realized that I was not living the life of my dream. I was not in the right position. I was doing something that I hated. I was in a job that I didn't like,
Mhm.
living a life that I didn't like. I was someone full of fear of rejection, fear of criticism, fear of judgment. I was also full of a lot of lack of self-esteem, always seeking people's approval. I really, really hated the way my life was. I was living a stagnant life, so I was really feeling unfulfilled. So I started by with that awareness. I think the shock even came when I realized that that life that I was living, because I was aware of it for some time, but I was really not willing to change until the day I saw really that negative impact on my 3 years old boy. I called this guy, this baby boy, and he came crying and he was literally shaking. He was so scared. And I asked him, "Why are you crying?" And he said, "Because I'm scared of you. I'm scared you beat me. You're always screaming. You're always crying. I'm so scared of you." I was so sad because the person that I loved so much was the person that I was really, really terrifying. And that day, I took a radical decision.
Mhm.
I took the decision to do all that it takes to really help my son believe in himself and
Mhm.
believe in his greatness. So that day, I started working on myself. So from that awareness, I took that decision that from today, I'll start working on myself. I want I want to help my son become the leader that he was born to be. I really want to be a positive role model for my
Mhm.
son, for my kids, for my generation. And from that time, I started going through a personal development process where I was working on my mindset, my character, my attitude, my thoughts, my declaration. So I was conscious and deliberate, working every day, doing something one step, working 30 minutes earlier than what I used to, and just listening to motivational tape, just doing something that will help me to become a better person, to become a better version, to bring value to my family, to bring a peace and I don't know, something much better than what we were living.
Mhm.
And from that decision, from that awareness and that action that I started, I kept doing it. I think it also takes discipline to do things, to keep doing, because I knew what I was going. I knew that that's what I want is to really become a positive role model for my kids. So I had this goal in mind, and I, because of I really, it's something that really comes from my spirit, and I was willing to keep doing it, though it was not so funny to do it.
Oh, that's
So it
great.
was something that I, until, and my, I have a coach who always says, what you are seeking is seeking you. And I think this is quoting Rumi, who wrote this quote. But what I mean is that because I was conscious and deliberate and start taking those action, things also that I wanted to see in my life started coming to me.
Uh-huh.
And even for some reason, I was listening to Les Brown for many years, but I never had that I don't know, that idea of just following him on Facebook. But some reason I started following him on Facebook, and I saw and I heard him say, type voice if you believe that you have a voice and that you
Uh-huh.
want. So one thing led to another, and yeah, it took me where I am today.
Well, yeah,
So the
today.
thing is, awareness is decision and is action and discipline. Keep doing it, consistencies.
That's great. Yep. You're right. Consistency is a key. And it's awesome that, you know, when your son came to you recognized that you needed to make some changes in order to help
Yeah,
him grow, and
yeah,
you took action on it.
yeah.
You know, and that's how we change our lives. That's how we transform our lives, and by doing that, we help to transform other people's lives, which was what you did for your son, for your children.
Exactly.
So you're in Geneva, Switzerland. Tell us
Yes.
about that's about how you arrived in Geneva, Switzerland. How, you know,
Wow.
and what you do there. What,
That's when it's another long story. So I was born in a very lovely family in Cameroon, in Douala.
mhm,
It's in Central Africa. And I was born in, I would say my daddy was a policeman and my mom a businesswoman. So I grew up in that business environment where I was always
wow,
seeing my mom doing things. And one of my mom's dream was to really send her children abroad to go and study on one of the best universities in the world. So I remember she coming to me and asking me when after my high school, I was like, no, I'm not really interested. She said, yes, this will give you a better life, a better future. I want you to go and study abroad. I mean, in Switzerland, they really have really, really great universities, because I
wow,
also wanted to go in a French country. That was the point. So
okay,
I remember at some point she wanted me first to go to Germany, and I said, "Oh no, I don't want to start studying Germany from the beginning. No, 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 German. I don't want German." And I still, we end up we end up finding that okay, let's why not? We tried France, I think, and it didn't work for some reason. So we say let's go to Switzerland, because also we had family friends here, also close family friends, my godfather. So that's how I came to Geneva to study, actually. And I went on Geneva University. I did international relation, a bachelor degree in international relation, and after that, I did a master degree in law. Actually, I was not coming to do that. Well, I came to do a traveling agent certification.
okay,
So, but once I was here, Geneva is the headquarter of a lot of many UN agency,
oh,
actually.
yeah,
And I came, was in the beginning, I was visiting the city. I was like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. Oh, like this building. What is this? And they say, well, this is, I don't know, like a UN agency for health. This is like trade, international trade, world trades organization. This is, so they were giving me the different UN agency. I was like, oh, it looks so beautiful. What do they do there? And they were saying, but this is international stuff. I mean, they call it diplomat. I was like,
okay,
oh, wow, what do we do in order to work there? It looks so great. They say, well, you have to study international relations. So I said, okay, then I'm going to study that. That's what I'm doing because I'm coming to work here. I want to work in this building. I think one of the most outstanding building was the World the World International. No, it's the World Intellectual Property Organization. It's called WIPO. It's the IP organization. So I was like, oh, this is so beautiful. I want to do. So I asked, they said, you do international relation and then you do IP law, intellectual property law. I said, okay, then I'm going for it. That's the thing for me. If I really, really want something, I'll really, really work hard. I'll try my best to do it. So I went back after my traveling agent certification. I registered to be admitted to the Geneva University, where I was accepted. I did my bachelor degree in international relations and then my master degree in intellectual property law. And I started doing internship. So I did internship in almost all the UN agency because I wanted to get a job that they say, oh, you have to start with internship. I said, it doesn't matter. I'll go for internship. So I did so many internship. I did internship like for 2 years or 3. I was doing 3 months here, 6 months there, 3 months there, 3 months, because I wanted a job. So after the 3 months, they will say, oh, no, there is no job. Say, okay, I'll apply. I kept applying for those. So finally, I get an internship also at WIPO, where I wanted. And after 9 months, right after they didn't offer me a job. So I was so disappointed because I was working even extra hours. I was doing all my best. I was like, hey, here I will be the best intern. I was doing all those things. But thank God, after like 6 months, they called me back. They say, oh, we want you back. But then they were offering me an admin job, which was not what I was expecting because with a master degree in intellectual property, I was entitled to be a professional. In the UN system, you have professional and you have G staff, which is admin staff, all the legal assistant, administrative assistant, all the people who assist. You have this staff and you have professional. Those are the people who are really the diplomat, who have really the plague. They don't pay taxes, they don't pay so many things. They have all those offers. So, and I was like, oh no, but me, I want the professional position. Why are you giving me a G staff, admin staff? So, well, I took it. And that's really where also came my frustration because I was doing admin job for so many years and I was tired of it. And it was not really inside. It was not as I had expected. So I thought it was something very beautiful, but from inside. So I started asking myself, who am I? Why am I here? That really also how came that I started this reflective work, introspection work, because after many years, I was really feeling unfulfilled. I was not happy in that job. I was doing all those letters, writing them. I'm like, I don't see myself doing this for the rest of my life. So from Cameroon back, we moved to Switzerland. And then also I met my husband from Cameroon also. Okay. And we've been, it's amazing because I met him like 6 months after I'd arrived. So we've been together for like almost like, I don't know, 19 years. I don't know.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's great. One question I really have to ask you is coming from Cameroon and going to a Northern European country, what was your reaction when you first felt that cold and you experienced snow?
Not a very pleasant feeling. It was because where I grew up is a really hot city. We call it Douala. I mean, it's so hot. People are always without their t-shirt, their shirt because it's so hot. We are always sweating. So it was really a shock because I came in February, really end of January, like in a very cold period. It was really like, it was a clash. I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? So from the airport, I was already like, oh my God, where did I come? I was like, my mom, where did she send me? This is what it is. And you know what? Because I was living with a family and they've been here for so many years. So they were really sort of part of it. And they were cooking like Swiss food and all these white stuff. I'm like, no, I don't like this food. I mean, all these things was for me a very, a challenge that I had to overcome. Until today, the cold, I still can't stand the cold. So don't worry.
Yeah, you never get used to that. I had because I've here in the States I've actually when it snows I have some neighbors that are from Nigeria and
Yes,
Cameroon, and I
yes.
remember one guy he had just got here, and it was in January, I believe, and he came outside and he saw that snow, and he was totally freaked out. He just like you said, his whole system, his mind, he was like, what is in the cold? He just was totally freaked out by it.
You see it on TV from Cameroon, from Africa, but you don't really, you've never experienced it. So you don't realize that that's really how it is when you, okay, and okay, it's different. You can just see something from TV. It doesn't mean that you know really what it is. So it was really cool. I had so many, I mean, I could literally wear like 3 trousers and like so many, everything. I was like, I don't know.
Oh man, that's funny. So you're in Cameroon. You were on fire. You like you said you were taking every internship. You're doing everything. How did you arrive at where you're at now? Entrepreneurship. You're in. You're speaking. The mindset courses. Tell us about arriving at that point in your life and what you're doing with it.
I think I mentioned a little bit. I grew up seeing my mom doing business.
Mm.
And for some reason, at my very young age, I was really already interested by it. So she used to travel to go to Africa, so many countries in Africa, like Nigeria, Gabon, and then she started traveling to China also. And every time she comes, she had different shops. I'll be helping her, serving client, and client used to say, "Oh wow, this is your daughter. She's so good. She can convince client to buy things from her." I'll be with the smile and doing things. And I think when she said, "No, go and study and like I want you to have a better future," I came and I saw this organization. I was really happy with it, but I was disappointed once I was inside. So at some point, because of the disappointment and because of the stagnation, and I really like it also confident, because coming in Europe for me, I had a little bit for many years. I had that inferior complex. I had the feeling that maybe white people are like much better than me. Even at the university, I used to see, oh, maybe she understand. I mean, oh, lucky you, because you were born here, so it's easy for you. I had, or maybe that limiting belief that, oh, because I was not born here, it means that's maybe why things are difficult for me, sort of. No, but it was just my mindset. So
Okay.
I think being really tired of being tired,
Ah.
that's my point. And seeing that negative impact on my children. I think maybe if it was only me, I could have still be going on doing all this stupid stuff that I was not really happy with, keep working on the job that I didn't like. But I think something that really is really important for me is really to see, literally see greatness in my children. And I was like, oh my God, look, the guy, he's so scared. He lacked everything. He lacked confidence. He's somewhere, as if the reflect of myself, of me. And I say, I don't want this for this baby. I don't want this for my children. Now it's time to really, Fanie, I know you are capable of it, because some way, somehow, in my mind, in my heart, I've always seen myself great. When I was in my teenage, I used to say that, oh, I'll be someone very important. I see myself speaking to audience. I see myself impacting life. This I can easily remember. This was my teenage. But then life happened, and all the things that I went through makes me really doubt. And I was like, okay, I deserve maybe just this small job. It's okay. Maybe I should just be content with it. But seeing that if impact on my children, I say no, you are capable of this. You're of more than this, Fanie. Go for your greatness. Look how your children is. I think I my children was really my electroshock. It was like, no, I refuse this. And I started really going on to a personal development program. I bought so many different programs.
Uh-huh.
I did a lot of program on self-confidence, on self-esteem, on just going, what is your purpose, what is your calling.
Yep.
Yeah, I took many courses on it, and as I said, I started following people who were speaking about greatness and impact and being a leader. So I was believing on what I was hearing. I was like, yes, this resonated with my spirit. I know deep in my spirit that I'm great, I'm a leader, I'm called onto greatness, though my situation does not look like that,
Uh,
but it resonated with my spirit. So I think I just follow my my spirit and say, let's go, just flow with the things. And the more I was following Les Brown and all the other motivational speakers, I used to also listen a lot to the late Dr. Miles Monroe. And the more I would listen to these people, how they came from nowhere, from nothing, and they are now great men. And it brought me hope and inspiration and like, oh yeah, I can do this. I can do it. Let me follow them. I'll just watch what they are doing and try to do the same. And I come across to when Les Brown was doing the action call on type voice. And, still because I believe in that greatness, I type voice, I joined the program with Les. And then from it, I heard John talking about having what you want, being able to be who you want and having all that you want. It's possible. I said, but I want to have all that I want. I'm going for that program also. And I think I'm really, I have that burning desire of being great and seeing myself great and really serving people in a more global way. I want to really leave impact, to leave a great legacy. That's why I am hungry. I keep going.
that's great. That's great. Like I say, you got to keep going, learning more, never stop.
Yes,
Learning
never.
never stops.
Yes.
So tell us about your business, your coaching, the other things that you have going on to help people with their mindset.
Oh, help learning the process, the formula to become a self-confidence, to become the confident person that I am today. I really believe that being confident will help you to really pursue your dream with all your capacity to really unleash that potential in you. So I it's something that really helped me. I mean, comparing to the lady that I was few years ago, I'm
Mm,
someone so I don't know. I know who I am. I know that I have greatness inside of me. So I'm just standing on my I'm just stand and I speak things and I just not in a very bragging way, but in a very humble way. But I know who I am. That makes the difference for me. So my program, I created 2 online courses that
mm,
for me is the base, is really the basis for everything in life, to whatever, no matter where you want to go in life. If you don't believe in yourself, if you're not confident, if you don't know who you are, you won't get there, because it starts from knowing who you are, and knowing who you are leads you to what you will have and what you will ask. Because when you know that you deserve that thing, when you know who you are, you know that this is my right. I'm going for it. I'm asking for it, and I'm possessing it. So the first course is formula to build a permanent self-confidence and self-esteem.
okay.
That really offered to people. And the second online course is how to discover your life purpose. Because I strongly believe that we were all sent here with a specific term of reference, with a great calling to impact life, to serve, to bring value. So unless you discover your purpose in life, for me, a purposeful life is an only meaningful life. So everyone should take the time to discover his real calling, and with it comes his gift and talent, because it's the word says that we've all received God gift and talent. But what is yours? We keep envying, we keep looking at other people's gift and other people's success, because we ignore our own gift and talent, because we
Right.
ignore our own calling. Otherwise we will not be just being envious and looking at other people like this. So take the time to discover your life purpose. This is the 2 program that I offer, and then I have some coaching program that include these two, how the formula to be confident and also to discover your life purpose. But I really also believe that having the right mindset, the right attitude has changed so many things in my life. It's like day and night for me. So I created a program that it's a mastermind mindset uh, shift program. Is really a program to shift your mindset, and I take you every day to a specific routine that we set together and that you stick on it, and I'm after you every single day to make sure that you are following your routine. You are go because the for me the main purpose is really to transform life. It's not just to have the program in for the
Yeah.
sake of a program. So I'm really doing that accountability work with my client, that I'll be checking, have you done your homework? Have you done, I mean, go through those repetition. It takes only repetition to change a thought, a mindset, a paradigm, something to change your habit. So I also offer all these programs are on my website.
Okay.
So it's easy to see. You have the program on really taking ownership of your mind, your life, you're becoming the CEO of your mind. That I say becoming the CEO of your mind, but literally is just using specific tools and techniques and routine to change all those habits that has been holding you stuck, limiting you. We just go through some limiting belief. We take awareness of it, we write them down, we put them aside, we write all the things that we want, and we start doing it. And I'm just following you. Are you doing the things? And the more you do the things, the more the result will manifest. So that's for sure.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, I
So
know
everything's
people.
on my website.
Okay, matter of fact, tell people how they can get in contact with you. Social media, what your website
Oh,
well is.
my website is my name and my first name and my surname. It's so easy. Just FanieTemi.com.
Good.
And on Instagram is also Fanie Temi. And my Facebook page is Fanie Temi page.
Great.
Facebook.com/Fanie Temi page. It's so easy. It's all everywhere. It's Fanie Temi. If
Anytime.
you know how to type Fanie Temi, then you will get me everywhere. Then it's FanieTemi.com, Fanie Temi on Instagram, Fanie Temi on Facebook.
All right. All right. That should be easy for people to find you. As we get ready to close out, what is a favorite book of yours that you believe has really helped you and can help other people to transform their life?
Wow, so many. I think during those time that I was not knowing who I am and why I'm here. The first book that really helped me was the Bible. Reading all those positive words from the Bible about my identity is something that really strengthened my faith, that I am royal, I am glory, I'm fearfully and wonderfully made, I am strong, I am amazing, I am the righteousness of God, I am an overcomer. All these positive words from the Bible really helped me to strengthen my faith. This is something that, and I keep reading. The second book is that small book that was recommended, I think, by John Talarico or also even Bob Proctor. Is called As a Man Thinketh. This is something that I keep reading every day. It had really helped me to have that serenity, that calm attitude.
Mhm.
I remember literally I was writing the serenity um,
Oh, yeah.
declaration almost like for 2 weeks. I was writing every day and I could see the difference. And after that, also the other book that, because I heard those who are ahead of me, they keep mentioning it, and I've really been using it. Though these are the books, I have them with me. These two book, Think and Grow Rich. This is also something that I will be coming almost every day. I won't read the whole book, but I'll be reading like a small part of it every day. And As a Man Thinketh, I really read the Serenity page almost every day, and my Bible, because I still find a lot of strength and. But yeah, and another book that really helped me when I started was The Power of is it called in English? The Power of Positive Thinking
Okay.
by Norman Vincent Peale. I think
Yeah.
it's
Yeah. Yeah.
Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale. I started reading this book. It was like, whoa, this is great. I love this. And for many years, I read this book so many times. Now I'm not reading anymore, but it's something that I read. And these are the bases that I read. And it really strengthened me on my confidence, on my faith, on my belief in me. So I think people should start with those books, The Power of Positive Thinking, because have a positive mindset, a positive attitude is key to unleash your greatness.
That's great. That's great. And the term unleash your greatness is exactly what, what you and myself wish for other people, that
Yes,
we
yes,
we want to help people unleash their greatness
yes,
and find what goals that really excite them so that they can go out and achieve
exactly.
those goals
Yes,
and make everything better.
yes.
Right? Fanie, it has been great having you
Oh,
all the way from Geneva, Switzerland,
yes.
and we will have you back on as things, just let me know when
I would love that.
yeah,
I
it'd
would
be great
love
to have
that
you back
because,
on.
as you say, we are here to serve. And the more we serve, the more it brings us so much joy and fulfillment. I don't know, for me, that's how I feel. Every time I can just give an advice or a wisdom or just share my experience with someone. And if I know that it has brought a small value, I'm so happy. So with pleasure, I will be happy to come back.
All right. This is Sid Owsley from the Determination Determines Destination podcast, where we share stories of people who use the 3Ds to success. Determination determines destination to
Amen.
overcome challenges and obstacles in their life. You can check me out on YouTube at 3DS number 2 success on the YouTube channel. Check out sidowsley.com, and on social media, just put my name in, Sid Owsley. Thank you. Have a great day, and I'm out.